Hello there, I'm Leon Conrad, and I would like to welcome you to the series of 3 videos looking at sound and how we use sound as writers. Now, sound is an incredibly complex and deep subject. I'm just going to look at 3 aspects of it. In this first video, we're going to look at releasing the magic of sound in a particular way. We're going to look at patterns. Now, sound emerges from silence. What happens when a sound is heard again? Boom, 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 boom. How many times can you repeat a sound? And how would you describe the variations of that sound? Boom. Does the space between the repetitions matter? Repetition isn't just mechanical. It is alive with potential, with variety, and that's something you can explore and explore the potential effect of as well. Now, repetition can come at the beginnings of words, and we call that alliteration. Repetition can come in the middle of words, and depending on what is being repeated, that can be called assonance if it's to do with the vowels, or consonance if it's to do with the consonant sounds. Also, if it comes at the end, it's rhyme. And you'll find many examples of these, but you can come up with your own. Bang, crash, boom are all examples of onomatopoeia, a word that sounds exactly like the thing it describes. Shatter is another one. Crash. All these are ways you can use sound in your own writing. They are the most obvious ways. They're kind of the tip of the iceberg, the visible thing. But the bulk of the iceberg is underneath the surface. And that's what we're going to look at in the next 2 videos. Next video is all about something that links to what we started with here, repetition, and the patterning of sound and silence, the patterning of weak and strong, and the patterning of a build-up or a fall away. All these things start at the very level, primary level of sound, and then expand into making a story. These are all part of what I cover in my book, Master the Art and Craft of Writing. It's all about releasing the magic in your words so they can release the magic in the reader's mind. Follow the journey. Join my Substack, Exploring the Story of Story, where you'll find out not just more about writing techniques, but also about story structure and what makes story work. So, do head over to leonconrad.substack.com. See you there.